Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yes, I did. And you're very welcome, but you know you don't have to thank me. I'll help you any way I can when I can. Well, thank you. That's going pretty good for right now. Um, Working. Hopefully, be getting another job. A little bit more money. Might have a little extra time at home. What's up, Merlin? Yeah, that's cool. Let us know how it goes with that. So, what does everybody think about this flavor ban in New York? This Stan's gonna kill me. Yep. New York now has a flavor ban. And a lot of the reviewers have been saying it and all and there's a lot of truth to it. These companies out here with these so-called child appealing labels need to stop because they use playing on the kids. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't want kids smoking. I don't want kids vaping, doing drugs, and drinking. None of that. But um, it's sad that they're playing that card, and they're playing that card hard. I'm not sure when it's supposed to go into effect, but it's uh, it's a done deal. So, and if they can hit a big a state with a big metropolitan areas like New York, then yep. Um, if they can start there, all these other cities and all like that, if they want to push it, they can do it. So everybody needs to step up and start getting a hold of your senators and your congressmen and uh, excuse me, and your governors, and start letting them know what you think. Yeah, Clayton, it's New York. There will be no more flavors in New York. And that means a lot of businesses are going to be shutting their doors. And that's sad. Not just for vaping, but them people, that was their bread and butter. So, yeah, that's what it's going to boil down to, Kim. And people that have knowledge of coil building or knowledge of uh, DIY, those people are going to be pretty much who carries everybody on their back. Yep. I mean, it's going to be a do it yourself. All this stuff of being able to go into a brick and mortar and um, sit down with your buddies or sit down with people, that you enjoy being around and vaping and uh, you know, just all in all having a good time. All that is pretty much going to come to an end whenever they shut their doors. And like I said, much outside of that, the big part of that is um, that shows a, to me anyway, that shows that we're kind of losing. Yeah, which you know, as a grown man that pays his taxes, and these people are supposed to be for the people, by the people. They are just whatever they want to be and tell you what you're supposed to do. And I thought this was a free country, not a socialist country. I mean, I would much rather vape than I had go back to smoking cigarettes. Yeah.
If you go on Cindy's Facebook page, it explains why the FDA and the government do what they do. It's because every state gets a kickback from every claim that's made against a person that files a claim against a tobacco company.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the wife was giving me a little bit of information. Sorry about that. But yeah, all these all these states having to pay in all this money or getting all this money from big tobacco, you know, that that gig's up. Well, it's not only that. Look at what the pharmaceutical companies are doing now. They want to give your kids a spray to spray up their nose with some kind of pharmaceutical crap to make it so that your kids. Yep, exactly right, Kim. You're going to give your kids something that they give horses. Probably a horse tranquilizer of some sort. Yep, my knowledgeable wife. I don't know about y'all, but I am seriously going to do my video real soon. And I'm going to be nice about it, but y'all don't know how bad I'm going to be nasty about it. Because to this, to me, it kind of infringes on my constitutional rights. And like I said, uh, I never really wanted to give up my cigarettes. That was my last crutch. But now that I found vaping and I don't have to worry about secondhand smoke around my kids, I so what? Now I'm supposed to, maybe go back to smoking and have to worry about my kids. I gotten to where I can, run and stuff a little bit now, like I used to, without hacking up a lung. So now I'm supposed to go back hacking up a lung. I mean, these people kiss my. Uh, but that's Nancy Pelosi and them for you. So the only thing I can say is everybody needs to start contacting everybody they can contact and tell them what they think. And like everybody says, I mean, be on the up and up, but get your point across. Don't cuss them, don't because all that does is to them all that does is show us as being ignorant. But I wish I'd go up there and shake one or two of them around for a little bit. Hmm. So, like I said, with that, um, I told y'all that I had gotten another e-liquid while I was down in Florida. Let me see if I can do it better this way. It's Sad Boy. The green one is a key lime cookie. And it's actually really good. Um, yeah, Sad Boy. The only thing about Sad Boy is, since I've tried it, it don't really kill your coils. Well, let me do it like this. It might be better. And I've been vaping on it for almost a week now. But it doesn't really kill your coils, but it's not real great on your cotton. But yeah, it's got a good, it's got a really good key lime. You get the cookie, or I do. I get the cookie as one of the back notes. Um, it's not like as strong as the key lime, but it's a really good vape. I didn't say what. Is my connection bad or something? And cloud's really good too. Oh, okay. But yeah, all in all, I like it. Other than, like I said, I mean, it does kind of kill your cotton. Not so bad on the coils though. Um, no, it's kind of got its own key lime taste, Clayton. Um, I did try a key lime pie, but I can't remember who done it, and but that was back whenever I was vaping a lot of real sugary vapes, and it was killer on the coils. But I haven't come across anything that's really got a key lime cookie. It's mainly a key lime pie, but it's pretty on point. I didn't know he had a key lime. I have to get a hold of him. Not so much sugar. It's like Don said. Uh, it's there's a bunch of companies that do use a lot of the sucralose, which is a sugar, and they do that because they cut down their flavors in order to save a little bit of money, and they add more sucralose to it to cover up what it's lacking. And to me, I'd much rather pay, just like with Dawn, um, with a Dory liquid, she puts the flavors in and makes it what it's supposed to be without adding all that. And she's the same price as, well, actually, I see it a little bit cheaper than a lot of these that are out here with 100 ml, because for what you're paying some of these companies for 100 ml bottle of juice, Don's giving you like 120. And it's better juice. I can run, God, get maybe a third of the burn and everything in my cotton and everything else that I would in some of these other juices, you know, in coils and everything. I'd have to vape a lot of Don's juice. And that's something else I'm gonna hate seeing is uh, with these flavor bans. There's gonna be a lot of these companies closing their doors too after they just went and spent. Some of them have went and spent a bunch of money on these ISO labs and stuff, and getting squared away so that they can keep making juices. And now they're gonna start with all these damn flavor bans. That's just ridiculous. You know, that's just like this juice right here. The one. You know, that's all you need. Dawn's juice. She puts her Adore liquid on it. You know, and but as long as it's got uh oh, what's a, I don't know, I'll just use this for an example. As long as they do like a Count Chocula or a Boo Berry or something, and they put that ghost on it, and they put uh, a brown Dracula on it, and all like that, they're gonna demolish the vaping industry. with that being said, I guess I'll run up a couple of these coils I'm doing for the brick and mortar. I know Nick is going to be on. Yeah. Yeah, let's give our kids diabetes, but don't vape around them, for God's sake. Which, if I'm not mistaken, just about all the ingredients that's in vaping would be in that. Alrighty. Nope. What did I do with you? Right there. So I've been trying something. These here were being a pain. So what I started doing was wrapping the end with some 40 gauge. This is just a simple 2-core alien. Run it down to the end. Alrighty. I get my old man glasses. I think next week I am actually going to try. Well, I'm going to try it during the week. But I think for next week's video, I think we might, if I can get it down right, might do an enigma. I've never done one, and I'd like to. Come on. That's the one bad thing about doing no stretch. You get off any, it's an automatic mess up. Got one out of that little bit though. Show y'all one I was doing earlier. Where'd I put it? Right there. And that is dual core 28. See if I can get this back right without it bouncing. $28.38. It's the same thing I've been making. It's hold on just a second. They're coming out to no, it's a dual core Alien 2838. Is that any better? And they're coming in at 0.39. So for, like I said, everybody who's wanting to do these Grim Green is doing these single core addies. It's not too bad. It's got flavor too. There's not as much vapor, and I'm only running mine at 39 watts. It's got good flavor though. It does have that. Not a lot, like there's not cloud production like on these. But it's good. Why only a single coil? Everybody's been doing these single coil. Uh, I'll have to send y'all some of these. Uh, the single coil RDAs that are out. Everybody's getting into them right now because a lot of the reviewers are bringing them back, and they're good. I mean, don't get me wrong; they're great for flavor chasing, but and these here for 39 watts. I mean, that's not bad vapor production either. But I wonder how this would be in my Twisted Message 22 millimeter RDA if I can find it. But for a single coil, that's pretty good. Yeah, a lot of the high ends are making a big, um, have been making a big scene here lately too. Everybody's been making a big deal out of Jay Hayes's Jenna RDA, but I just, with having the kids and everything, I don't have the funds for that. Yeah, I mean, this here is the Apocalypse, and that's what I got. That's what I got this on. Where all these flavor addies are coming at though is a lot of them have got that angled airflow. So a lot of people are have now gotten to that angled airflow. They've got their post set up a little bit higher so it'll hit it from the bottom and go straight up. But you can use these RDAs just as well. I mean, I notice a lot more flavor even using the Apocalypse. But that's one thing with vaping though, you don't get on a lot of it, you either get a lot of cloud production and you sacrifice a little bit of flavor, or you have a lot of flavor and you sacrifice a little bit of the cloud production. Anyway, Nick will be on IG here in a couple minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here so everybody can watch Nick. Nick who? Mr. Divine. Oh, anytime, Cam. Sorry I went on my little rant about the FDA and the flavor ban and all that crap. Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't want this to be. Yeah, and I like I said, I'm kind of like Nick on some things. I don't want this just to be a rant show about the FDA, but at the same time, we do need to know. But that one, that one there was one that kind of really pissed in my Wheaties. One of these days, I'm gonna get a computer and I can go out like everybody else with a song. But until then, well, yeah. And I mean, yeah, that's something uh, that's something we all have to do every once in a while. But at the same time, I mean, it's like I said, they're taking away people's bread and butter for one. I thought that was what this country was founded on. Um, but at the same time, I want this to be a fun show too. But every once in a while, it's got to be a little serious. So with that, let me get y'all out of here so we can all go watch Nick, and I'll see y'all next Monday.